Hi guys! Are you joining the Funhouse SMP or just kind of curious about the mod pack this season? Well, whether you're brand new or a complete veteran to modding, I'm going to be going over the latest version of the pack and a few core mods that are going to totally change how you play this season. Let's get into it! First up, we have Mighty Mail by Mr. Crayfish. This is the ultimate mail mod for gifting and generally messaging your fellow funhouses both on and offline. The mod primarily adds 2 blocks, a post box and some mailboxes. The crafting recipes are fairly simple. Some blue dye, iron, an iron block and a barrel. The mailboxes have a few options in wood type, but are just as easy. Grab the wood of your choice in some slabs, planks, a fence, and another barrel, and you're done. Simply place down a mailbox of your choosing and add your name or nickname as shown. Now, all you need is whatever you desire to send around the server. Simply take it to the post box, select the person and add your item. Maybe even a cute note. The boxes will then gain this little red flag when mail is inside, and that's it. Your friend now knows and has received the mail. They'll be able to open it and appreciate some awesome new moss from you. Next we have Via Romana by Razanovum and Zamirin. Via Romana is probably the most important mod for the SMP, as it's very similar to waypoints. You'll start off by building your path. It'll need to stay roughly 3 blocks wide the entire length, but you can twist and turn the path as much as you'd like. I was pretty lazy and made mine straight. Currently, valid path blocks include wood, different stones, bricks, and obviously path blocks. However, feel free to absolutely experiment with your path, as it does not need to be just one block type, and this list may expand further. You'll need to place a sign within a block or 2 of the path. Modded signs should work too. To create a charting map, you'll need paper, string, a feather, and an ink sac in this order. Once you have this, simply pull out the map and begin charting. Try to stay on the path to avoid any node errors. Once you're happy, simply select the option to stop charting. Severing and removing branches are done with the same map and are pretty much just as easy to deal with along your path. The white lines here are your nodes. Now, just click your sign and add to path. You can name it and change the map icon here. You can also make this a private or even unwarpable location if that's somewhere you want marked down but don't want everyone warping to. Sign your name and you're done. Simply do this to all your signs along the path and your system is done. These can be linked up to make some pretty large and complex paths perfect for a big SMP like ours. Warping is just as easy as clicking a sign, finding the right icon, and clicking again. This is an example of what the private/no access warp points will look like, just completely blanked out. But you can always warp to the closest branch and walk the rest of the way. Now, we have Atlas Maps by Mavad Jakar and Pepperoni Jamboni. This mod will be taking over your classic minimap again in favour of a much more rustic and laid-back vibe. This one has the power to be as complex or as simple as you'd like from a map. Crafting your atlas will need a book, honey or slime, and a map. Simply equip in your hotbar and you're pretty much good to go. This can function as a normal map or may be configured to rotate and follow your location. Empty maps will be consumed when you travel into new areas. These can be added with the cartography table. Pages may also be removed on the table with some shears. The atlas does work interdimensionally as expected and will probably work with your other modded map items. Now, clicking with your atlas will open it, giving you the option to look around, add waypoints, and more. Another way to add waypoints is by pressing B, or even just clicking on an object like a banner, bed, campfire, portals, etc. The mod by default also allows you to teleport around to your waypoint. Removed pages can be displayed as per normal with item frames, or even just stick the entire book in a lectern. Diving in, this mod has a broad range of customization that you'll have fun finding. Now for a mini mod showcase. Now here in the village, you'll see that the villages are a little bit different. Donald. He still functions the exact same way with his trades, but he has a cute new name now. Flying back up here, who do we have with us here? Teddy, And over to our right, you'll see our sweet berry bushes. They have a little exclamation mark. This is a fun little mod that'll just tell you when all your crops are ready. It is very, very handy, especially with those crops that you don't necessarily recognize yet. Down on the right hand side, you'll see that we have a little counter for when we pick up things as well. It can count multiple different items at once. Off in the distance, you can see that we've got our Biomes of Plenty installed. Another fun mod just popped up now, so every time you enter a new biome, it'll tell you exactly where you are. Anyways, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you have any other questions about the SMP or the mods that you see in the list, feel free to come to me or another admin member and we will help you out. Have an awesome season 3!